What is up, PokeMoshPit audience? My name is xAeonBlitz. As you can see today, I bring you my second upload to this channel, and it's going to be a never-used tiered match against AceStarThe3rd, one of the new PokeMoshPit directors as well like me, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to him, the link will be in the description. So I'm using a rather interesting but odd team. I'm using a rain team, and basically all of my Pokemons actually benefit from the rain, because Cast Form with the forecast ability plus having the Hydro Pump in the rain, really powerful. Metang actually being a steel type, fire type moves won't take that much on him. Pidgeot actually has the access to Hurricane, and mine actually has the hidden power Water, because I really wanted to make a fun team that really would make me have lots of fun, and this team actually managed to get that objective. I'm using a really weird Ampharos set, and you will see later on, but of course it has the Thunder to abuse from the rain. I'm using a Tentacle with the Rain Dish, which actually will get recovery since it has the Eviolite, and Meganium, the same reason that I have Metang, because fire type moves won't take as much as they should. So on my opponent's team, he's using some threatening things like Emboar, Samurott, and even Ninjask. If it is a Choice Banded variant, it will be able to take a good dent on my team. Lairon setting up the rocks, Wartortle to rapid spin them away, and Emolga is a really good lead since he has a taunt, the Volt Switch, and other shenanigans. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started with today's show. Alright, so I'm gonna lead off with my Cast Form, and he's going to lead off with his Emolga. I was actually expecting him to lead off with his Emolga or with his Lairon. Out of those, I have a super effective move to hit them. So he goes right off the bat for the Volt Switch, gets a crit on me, which really bothered me since I'm a modest Specs Cast Form. In the rain, Hydro Pump is nothing to mess around with. So I went right off the bat for the Ice Beam, really didn't want him to go for the Taunt, expecting me maybe to go for the Rain Dance, and maybe me over predicting going for the Thunder and giving him a Motor Drive boost, which wouldn't be that pleasing, So I actually will switch out into my Stegosaurus, taking the Ice Beam. I was in the impression that he could be a physical variant and not wanting to go right off the bat for the Mega Horn, but he's actually a special attacking variant. Now I have to switch out, going to my Cast Form as Death Order, because I was kinda expecting him to actually stay in and go for the Ice Beam again, but he switches out into his Ninjask. Ninjask goes for the U-turn, telling me that he's probably the Choice Banded variant, which is really good in my opinion. So I'll go now into my cool team, my Tentacool. I know I have the Eviolite, but I really don't want to take the Wild Charge right now. So I'll go now into my Stegosaurus, my Meganium, to take the Wild Charge like a champion. I took that relatively well. I am specially defensive, so I know he is a Choice Scarf variant. So I actually took the opportunity to set up, I think, a Reflect. Don't really remember if it was a Reflect or a Light Screen. But what I know is, I'll switch out into me, because I'm max HP, max defense. I have the Static, so I was kinda hoping to get the Static hacks, but I never get those. And he switches out into his Lairon. he U-turns out into Lairon. Now I know Stegosaurus can actually take hits since I have the Reflect and all those good shenanigans, and I was under the impression that he would go for maybe the Hidden Power of Flying or something along those lines with his Emolga. Don't really know, or maybe Hidden Power of Ice, So I actually managed to get the Light Screen on, and since I'm my Light Claim Meganium, I will be having those for a lot of time. So he goes now for the Flare Blitz. Actually won't take that much, and I have the Reflect, I have the Resistances, I have the Eviolite, and he goes for the Flare Blitz right now, gets the burn, which actually mattered a little bit, because I will go now for the Rain Dance. I don't have the Damp Rock, of course. I have the Eviolite, and now thanks to the Rain Dish, and if he didn't have the burn damage, probably he would be able to die next turn, because I will go now for this Scald. It will leave him with a tiny little sliver of HP, and now the Flare Blitz, since I am burned, it won't be able to knock him out with the recoil, which is bad. And now my Ampharos will have to take unnecessary damage since I am max HP, max defense. My Reflect actually wore off on that turn, so even though he is on Blaze range and still I am max HP, max defense, and the rain is up, that actually didn't take nothing. Ampharos has a way better special defense than defense, so I actually went for the charge, and since it is in the rain, I have the Light Screen on, plus 1 special defense, go for the Thunder, and I actually took 720 damage with that Thunder, which you guys can actually calc how much it would take on the freaking Samurott, since I'm not specially attacking in any shape or form. So that is excellent. I almost clicked Thunder because the Volt Switch was kind of obvious. He wouldn't be able to knock me out, but I actually went for the Hidden Power Water. I have Hidden Power Water on my Ampharos as well, and I packed the Damp Rock. That's why I'm not receiving the leftovers recovery. So he goes for the Head Smash. Luckily for him, he does not miss, and since I'm faster, I will be able to go for the Reflect, and he actually goes for the Stealth Rocks, which kinda pissed me off. because now I'll go for the light screen. He goes for the head smash, and since Machinima is pretty bulky and Leiron is not the best attacker in the whole game, the head smash won't be able to knock me out. I go for the lead seat, and he misses the head smash, which mattered a lot, because now one turn of my screens will be gone, and now he goes for the roar instead of killing me, and that is bad because he will drag out my Gorgeous. Gorgeous won't be able to do that much to his team, since I don't think I had the rain support, and Pidgeot's special attack is really bad. So he goes now for the on. I go for the mirror move just because I wanted to put his War Turtle to sleep, but the main reason that I actually wanted to do that was because I would be able to switch out into my Metang freely and not risking him getting the burn. So I actually got the burn on Pidgeot, which didn't allow me to get to sleep, which was kind of nice, it was nice. Since I had the light screen and the reflect up, I know I can take that Volt Switch like a monster. I'm max HP, max defense, but I'm a really odd set of Metang, so I go for the substitute. He reveals to me that he has the Haze, and I was like, I thought I was the only one that used Haze on War Turtle, and that totally screwed me over, because if he didn't have the Haze, I would be able to totally destroy his entire team with my Metang. As you saw, I have the Dynamic Punch, and Dynamic Punch with Hone Claws is a really good combination. Go now for the Hone Claws, expecting him maybe to go for the Scald or something along those lines. He could constantly go for the Haze, but that would be kind of pointless, so he goes for the Electro Ball, knocks out my sub, and unfortunately, it's kind of like 50-50 since Dynamic Punch has only 50%, but I actually had 2 Dynamic Punches in a row. Not in a row, but I actually hit 2 Dynamic Punches in this game. He goes now into his Ninjask. I was like, why? Because Meteor Mash will clean. No! It did not knock out the Ninjask because it was min damage. It wouldn't change the outcome of the game. It would only lower the score, because I am basically done, because he will switch out right now into his freaking Molga. I will miss. No, I won't miss. I actually went for the Roost. Don't know why I went for the Roost, because I was kind of expecting him to stay in, go for the X-Scissor since he's banded. Probably it would knock me out, but he goes now for the Electro Ball. I was like, dude, what are you doing? And it actually knocks me out. So his Emolga is a Scarfed Emolga. That's why the Electro Ball killed me, because he's pretty fast at the moment. Stegosaurus, after the Stealth Rocks, won't be able to live it, and still I don't think even after the Stealth Rocks it would be able to live. But still, it was a really good game. It was kinda like a 3-0 victory, but Emolga was with half HP, and Ninjask kinda survived the freaking Meteor Mash. Like, it was luck, but still, it would be a 2-0. Don't really care. Really enjoyed having this game with you, AceStarThe3rd. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the PokeMoshPit audience. He has some really good content. And to AceStarThe3rd. And you can check out my channel if you like more of this content. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And let's get going. Bye-bye.